Okay, remember they're changing my voice. In regards to the spider cuz thing, a lot of you don't know what's going on. Basically, there's a guy who has a YouTube channel or something called Spider Cuz, and my brother brought it to my attention. And he's kind of, he can be immature in his own ways, likes to interrupt my videos and act like a clown and try to show the New World Order he's on their side so he can benefit and so on and so forth. So, that's why it ends with me. Not even my brothers can bring in um, a kid who can lead people. So I'm sure those of you who watch my videos by now, you know for sure, even though you don't do it yourselves, that anyone who doesn't obey God through me is disrespecting God, and respect is earned. And if you don't have the basic decency to respect God enough to obey God through me, then you're just a bitch. So without knowing this guy, Spider Cuz, I know that he's a bitch. Now, keep in mind, when I was younger, I used to hang out with thugs, and part of the difference here is brain function. My brain function is superior to his because I'm 40 years old, son of two doctors, wanted brain surgery. And I have the top martial arts challenge, the only valid martial art challenge in American history, and the most important martial art challenge in human history since 2013, December 20th. Okay? So, keep in mind the European governing class who tells these people what to do with the globalists, the Jews, the LGBT community, kind of the same types of people who did slavery, right? Buck breaking, they used to rape male slaves and so on and so forth, not just females. So the same types of people were the slave owners are the same types of people doing this. My dad's from Nigeria. I'm not of African American descent, and I've always wondered why, and I'm not racist against them, but I've wondered why are some of them alive when other ones fought to the death? And that's important. My point here isn't to insult them unfairly or something, but to highlight why this is happening. This is happening because they've been conditioned for generations to play the white man's game under his terms, right? The quote unquote white man's world, as Tupac pointed out, the devil's world, the devil's game, right? Gaga, Lady Gaga, Babylon, Rothschild, Child, Google, Gaga, game, right? It starts with GA, game, right? Gay, Gaga, game, right? Gaslight, gaze, light. Okay, so it's kind of Gacy, right? Who's a serial killer? Gacy, how you see things, right? It's a Gacy game. And for whatever reason, part of it is wordplay and it comes together like that. For whatever reason. I have my own theories and my own facts on the matter, but we'll keep this to the facts here. So, when I was younger, I used to hang out with thugs, struggling to find my identity and to express myself. I knew women were far too stupid to understand that I lived in the middle of nowhere, and so on and so forth. So I sought my identity with gang members, specifically Crips. Okay, for the most part, I hung out with Crips, Bloods, Norteños. Okay, sort of thugs, weed people, so on and so forth. Now, I have a picture that predates it being brought to my attention about Spider Cuz thing. It goes back years and years ago on my Facebook, where I'm comparing my shape to Spider-Man to help people understand, figure it out, your body shape, action figure, to help them understand why I'm the top martial artist the best I can, because it's quite an impressive claim, quite a serious claim. Okay, so basically, this guy goes around acting like a clown. Okay, for the he's buck dancing, so to speak, for the white slave master, and the Jewish guy in the LGBT community that runs the left kind of wing parties, and to some degree the LGBT community runs everything. White Jew LGBT people, whites and Jews, and they must have influenced him subtly. Maybe made him think it's his idea. They have ways to use technology, believe it or not. Okay, and I'm sure that you believe me, not other people, because I'm the son of two doctors, one a brain surgeon. I'm the top martial artist. Fuck would I lie for? Fuck would I make some fantastic claim to discredit myself for if I didn't know A, it was correct, and B, that you're dumb if you don't believe me. Okay? So they're using some technologies and fumes and substances, and they've been working with these things for quite some time. Psychological control, mental control, mind control. Popular Science came out with the mysteries of mind control, and the chips I think are distraction, right? They have ways to use nanoparticles to control your mind remotely, and this is why a lot of these mass shooters have a certain look in their eye. It's the substances that they've been covertly administered, substances, materials, drugs, etc., of mind control, if you will. Okay. And obviously, what I'm saying, some New York guy, but like, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Look, you're not on my level, if that's the response. You're not on my level no matter what. I'm the son of two doctors, one a refugee who came here penniless. okay, in a foreign country speaking English as like a third or fourth language, and worked his way up to being a brain surgeon. You don't have the same DNA I have. We're not cut from the same cloth. I'm from the Royal African Falcon top martial arts line. You're just another African American, dime a dozen, run-of-the-mill commoner, okay, peasant, okay? And I don't mean it in the European arrogant way that your bosses mean it, but in terms of martial art order, okay? I'm Shaka Zulu times infinity, so to speak, and you're just some mocker, okay? And I don't give a shit about insulting people so much. I set the record straight. I am the gate, so I'll defend God and God's son, and I'm God's son. Okay? And you don't have to be monotheistic or religious to know it. What are the principles that point to the fact that I'm ideal? So you don't have to be monotheistic to know that I'm ideal. Okay? Might, wisdom, righteousness, justice, intelligence, focus, timing, okay? Honesty. My path, I walk in the way of righteousness along the path of morally precise justice. Okay, repetition, right? Training, repetition. Okay, while you all just training to be clowns and training to be the white man's bitch. What can the white man's bitch say to me? Nothing. What can the white man through his bitch say to me? Nothing. Okay? The Royal African Falcon top martial arts order. Now remember, I'm part white on my mom's side. I'm not racist. But when you come from people who fled the martial art war in Africa and went all the way to Northern Europe in the snow, what the fuck can you say to me in regards of brain function? Okay? The coward cannot claim to be superior or equal to the top martial artist who's standing on his own 10 fucking toes. The Lion of Judah in your book, not the pussycat, not the bitch, not the pansy. And one of the deities you even worship is Pan, whose name means all, for all the Greco-Roman deities that Northern Europe as well has assimilated and has taken on. And Pan is where we get the word pansy. That puts it in perspective. Now, I'm not racist. These are the facts. Okay, Nigerians themselves have betrayed me as well. The whole world has betrayed me, just like in your book. It says Satan leads the whole world astray, and the wicked go down to the realm of the dead, all the nations that forget God. So as you can see, they're all checkmated. Even with this video by itself, there's nothing they can say. I'm the top martial artist, the son of a refugee turned brain surgeon. Who the fuck are you? The son of privilege? The son of bowing down to privilege? The son of a bitch? Who the fuck are you people? You can't say nothing. They probably won't respond because what can they say? They say no one's heard of me? Well, people have heard of Pee Wee Herman. Does that make him important? There's nothing they can say but dumb shit that's going to cause me to fucking correct them more effectively over time. And let's not forget, okay, that they're going to have to meet their maker having insulted the most righteous guy that ever lived, and if they were dumb enough to have kids, their kids are the son of that dumb fuck, okay? Who the hell do you think won this exchange? So again, real quickly, so you know how I know that he's mocking me, it's the Spider Cuz thing. When I first started making videos, I was reaching out to the Crips. It's the comparison with the Spider-Man outfit, with the martial art outfit, okay? And there's certain things he does that was brought to my attention. Like, I usually buy my brother Hennessy. So as the story goes, he always drinks Hennessy. So when I go to town, I buy lots of Hennessy for my older brother because he doesn't have a vehicle at this point. Okay? And there's other things like that that put it together in a way that that you can't miss, that it's referring to me. Okay? You know, for example, he says to the cops, as I'm told, that he's on their side. And he says respectfully, though. And so when I'm trying to not insult people so much while I'm mad and chastising them in terms of insult them unnecessarily, I say with all due respect, if any is due. So again, I can't review my videos, but they poison me and fuel me and change my voice in a way that makes it so I sound like I'm nervous or I feel bad or some mix of the two. That's not representing how I feel, how I sound when I make the video, but my voices have changed. My intensity has been reduced. But, you know, that's neither here nor there in a way, but it's important that I mention it.